Our Democratic colleagues have been engaged in a sustained effort to try to sully the Federalist Society. It is disconnected from reality, but I will say, and I wish Senator Whitehouse were here. My intention was to have this discussion with him here because he just spoke about all the connections. He had his charts. I would note, I was feeling a little bit bad that I didn't have a chart with sort of red fuzzy yarn connecting all the things that are the deep conspiracies going on. So in that interest, I do have a chart that's a little bit smaller that has similar connections back and forth, and it is produced by, what is it, the Americans for Public Trust, and it shows the dark money connections between Senator Whitehouse and Planned Parenthood and Arabella Advisors and all of these different organizations with money flowing back and forth, all the dark money. And in fact, I would note one of those dark money organizations on the left that we talked about yesterday that is the Demand Justice Organization. I would point out the Demand Justice Organization has decided to be directly involved in these proceedings because this is a left-wing dark money organization that has posters that are right outside of this building that have pictures. Senator Lee, you're on the poster. Chairman Graham, you're on the poster, and the posters say, "Supreme Super Spreaders, Politics First, Health and Safety Last." You know what? The First Amendment's a great thing. If they want to put your pictures up, it's a pretty good picture of Senator Lee. It's not as good a picture of Chairman Graham. Needs to work on getting a better picture to them.
It's not their fault.
The Democratic dark money efforts dwarf the Republican dark money efforts, which is why, without a twinge of hypocrisy, Democratic members make this charge repeatedly. And in fact, I will point to one specific example, which is a Judge John J. Jack McConnell, who is a judge in the state of Rhode Island. Now, who is Judge McConnell? Well, he used to be the treasurer of the Rhode Island Democratic Party and a director of the Rhode Island branch of Planned Parenthood. Well, how did Mr. McConnell become a judge? Well, according to CQ roll call, he contributed about $500,000 to Democratic political committees before becoming a judge. This, by the way, is more than any other judge nominated by Obama or Trump. So Judge McConnell stands at the top, $500,000. He donated $12,600 to Senator Whitehouse. He hosted a fundraiser for Senator Whitehouse at his home in Providence in 2006. Judge McConnell's wife gave another $250,000 to candidates and causes, so that's $750,000. And now Judge McConnell is a judge after Senator Whitehouse vigorously led the fight to get him appointed a judge. He sits on the Committee on Code of Conduct of the U.S. Judicial Conference. And what has he done on the Committee on Code of Conduct? He has helped lead the charge to issue a new rule to try to ban judges from being members of the Federalist Society. And to the shock of no one looking at the red yarn connections, after Judge McConnell and the committee put out this assault on the Federalist Society to prohibit judges from being members, Senator Whitehouse and 6 other Democratic senators loudly cheered that effort in writing. Now, fortunately, that effort was roundly denounced. Over 200 federal judges signed a letter opposing this. Federalist Society takes no positions, doesn't lobby, doesn't file amicus briefs, doesn't take public policy positions. Most of its events are debates where people on the left are featured prominently. Every single U.S. Supreme Court justice, all of them, have spoken at least one Federalist Society event. And thankfully, the assault on the Federalist Society was withdrawn in the face of over 200 federal judges, and I would note 29 senators roundly criticizing the attempt.